Hey YouTube, Holland227 here. I'm going to do a games I bought recently review. It's going to be a quick review. I only got 8 games to go over. Since I haven't popped 4 of them into a player yet, I don't have any fresh reviews. I'll go off some memory of some of the ones. But I got 4 for the 64, 4 for the Genesis. So let's get this party started. Let's go ahead and start with the 64. The first game I got is Fox Sports College Hoops 99. This is a game I've never played, so it's nice to have it. Also, it's going to be the first game on my 64 collection. For some reason, I can't find my 64 games. I got my system, it works, but for some reason the game library has disappeared. I know I traded some of them off, but I distinctly remember keeping No Mercy, Zelda. No, I remember trading Zelda, but hopefully I can get another copy of that back in soon. But this is going to be a start to my collection. Next game was a horrible game on the PlayStation. I don't think I ever played it on 64, but if it plays anything on the PlayStation, I'm sure it'll be one that I'll put into test and put back on the shelf. WCW Nitro. It was $1. I'm a wrestling fan. It adds to my collection. That's really the only positive things I can say about that. Hopefully the 64 version will prove me wrong, but I don't have high hopes for it. This is a game, another one I never owned on the 64, so it's nice to have it. It was $1, and I've played several versions on other consoles, and it's Madden. This one's Madden 99. You really can't go wrong with a Madden game. I'm really anxious to try that one out. I definitely will. If I can pry myself away from the Super Nintendo, which I'll definitely get a review on, hopefully soon, about my Super Nintendo collection, because I got a pretty decent one. But I am looking forward to playing Madden. And this one was one of my the better wrestling games, and I really enjoyed this one. This was WCW NWO Revenge. I had to pick this up. It was $2. I had it before. I don't know what happened to it. It's probably why I traded it away. But it's an awesome game. It's got the great grappling system like No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000 and World Tour has. So it's definitely one that I recommend. Now moving on to the Genesis. The first game I picked up, I really wish I hadn't, but it was only 50 cents, so I guess I can't complain too much. It's a football game, and I had a choice between this and Madden, and I figured since I'll get Madden on the 64, I'll try a different one. Bad idea. And this is NFL Football 94 starring Joe Montana. The controls are so bad in this game. I'm thankful I only spent 50 cents on it. I don't know what to say. It's horrible. Stick with Madden. I'm going to go back and pick up the Madden because I called and the game store I bought from still has it. And they also have the 93 version of this for 50 cents. I'm probably going to pick it up just to have it. It's probably just as bad. This is another one. I paid $1 for this. It's a baseball game. It's Al Michaels announces Hardball 3. I remember I liked Hardball. I like the editing system in it. It's you can customize your roster, pick your star player. I think you can change names in it. I didn't really go that far, but I like the fact it has all the teams. It's got all the numbers, but it got away from licensing issues by changing all the names. But you can go back and pick up a roster sheet from that year and change everybody to who they are, and that I really like. It's another thing I remember King Griffey Jr. doing on the Super Nintendo games. So it's really nice, smooth gameplay. Catching the ball in the outfield is a little different because the camera angle is off. It does it from home plate, but I really enjoyed it. And this was the third Genesis game. I bought this with the football and the baseball, and I also bought a Nintendo controller. And I remember he gave me this one for free, threw this one in, because I paid cash. And the way the video game place, the only good thing I can say about the video place I buy from is when you pay in cash, they give you a deal. And it's Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. This game is hard. I forgot how hard that game was. I played it a long time ago. It's a really neat concept. I remember the show when I was younger, the Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, horrible show. But this makes you think. It's really neat. You got a lot of cool things to do. You can learn from it. And I always liked Carmen Sandiego when I was younger. I remember in my classroom we had the old 3.5 inch A-Drive games that we play, and Carmen Sandiego was always my favorite. And this last one I got is probably the best I got out of the lot. I've seen a lot of people give mixed reviews on this game. It's an RPG, so I couldn't pass this one up. It was only $5. It was the most expensive of what I bought. And the only thing missing out of it is the manual, and it's Shining in the Darkness. This was a great pickup for $5 because it has the original case with it, and it has the game. And the game is in really good shape. There isn't any scuff marks, nothing peeled off the label. So I really thought this was a steal. I do remember the dungeons getting a little repetitive, and you had to draw a map to figure your way out, because I don't think there was a map in there. But being a D&D player, that's not tough for me. I can do that. But I figured it has the case, $5 role-playing game, Shining in the Darkness. The same game store I bought those other three from is charging $25 for that game, cartridge only. So even if I dislike this so much, I called in and asked them the trade value with the case, and they said they'd give me $20 in trade with the case and the game. So if it comes down to the point I don't like it that much, I can always trade it in and get stuff, but knowing me, I'll keep it. I very rarely trade games. I think I've traded 3 games in the past 5 or 6 years. And they were just games that I absolutely hated and I absolutely would never play again. They were like games that I got for Christmas or a birthday. But this is my games I bought recently review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, it was a bit short with everything and long-winded with others. But I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys subscribe and enjoy some of my other videos. Have a good day.